So, this is a video that I wanted to get into because this topic cannot stop coming up. You see it everywhere, and it is a pretty divisive thing. So, recently, as of today, it seems like Dokkan Entropy, the premier private server, is just back in some hot water for things that I won't even full screen here, but let's just say that them boys super cooked. This is crazy. But this got me thinking about how young this community might be, how out of touch some people might be with the larger world. Statements like, you put money on terrible people constantly by simply just existing without even realizing it. You're just pushing an agenda, bro. This was a take that I guess I expected to see at some point whenever someone's trying to defend something that is, they appear to be harmless in nature, to be a victimless crime. This is often brought up as a gotcha moment. It's a very common in current internet parlance. You know, if I have to stop watching this, well, you watch Hollywood movies, and there's certainly a bunch of this and that in there in the studios. And this just got me thinking about content creation within Dokkan. I will say without a shadow of a doubt, you see the boy here talking about shit. I said, unless you get on the ground floor of a game, it's always an uphill battle to build a personality or brand people want to follow instead. Because we're all just going to go to the truth or Dokkan World for the first impression showcase. I super stand on this. I am not going to your mom and pop showcases. Even people like Minato, who seem to be very nice, seem to be very consistent in their uploads and funny. When I see these people upload, I'm going to truth because it's just it's so regular now. Being on a private server does not give you any advantage in the content game. It's all algorithm at this point. This is all comfort. It's who you're used to. What it does do, however, is it encourages you to stop thinking about the things that you create. That comes here. Beyond DVD says, the death of private servers as they are now would be a purely positive thing for the community. The truth viewpoints on them are pretty painfully correct. Someone replies, he needs to stop using them himself though. This should be obvious, by the way. I said in the previous video, I'm not a hypocrite. I stand on business. That's true. I don't use any private servers. If I'm honest, it's because I don't make things. So when I see a new unit coming out, I just wait. I don't expect to get them. I'm just kind of like, whatever. At worst case scenario, I'll watch some videos. If you paid any attention to the climb of the content creating scene, then you would know that he's forced to use them to keep up. Even he himself said he dislikes using them. Name one YouTuber who can compete with the Truth DT. This needs to be understood. I mean, if you're like an adult, you understand that you got to take some stuff on the chin. Content creation is not promised. That is just by and large. The content creation game is a contractor game. Let's be honest, if there weren't private servers, you know what Truth would do? You would just wait, like everybody else would. And he would rainbow it on the day it comes out. This isn't a defending Truth video, but this is to say that it seems pretty obvious why this exists. If you want my opinion, the reason that there really isn't a real Truth rival is because content has been diluted into 100% unit showcase after 100% unit showcase due to the proliferation of private server YouTubers. Smaller creators without an audience haven't been encouraged to think outside the box. People always default to Truth because he has been the consistent number one for years. Having everything be available to everyone all the same is stifling what the community can really think of. The creators breaking the mold now are the ones that will still be standing alongside Truth in a few years. This is all ignoring the more dubiousness of monetizing private servers, which is a whole different tirade. This is true. This is a very realistic take. Keep coping. People say this when they don't actually have anything to say, but a lot of why I don't really look around in the Dokkan community. You even see here, like I don't have like Minato seems like a nice boy. I don't even have Minato followed. You know what I mean? Like I really only follow the big boys because everyone is making the same thing or bait tweeting, and it's so boring. Truth also actually has a personality. This is the gold standard right here. If you want to know what I am looking for as someone who's just watching videos like you, one thing you're not going to catch Truth be is boring. And one thing we saw recently is someone said the Beast Gohan fight is not that difficult. You can win it consistently, so it should not be taken into account when judging units. I believe Polarity said that. And what I would say to that is, when you go on private servers, look what you can do here. You can say Beast Team, Beast Team. You could say, what is it? You just click on superheroes. You could say Beast Team, Beast Team, Beast Team, Beast Team. And if you wanted to get worse, you could say, actually, I don't feel like using them. I'm going to use him. And then you want to do like some kind of, let's do like a showcase where we get a little more experimental. You just click on this. You find your random plugin that you think is your gotcha moment, and you say, "Oh, it's actually so different this time because I'm running the boy here instead." You see this so often. What am I learning from this? What is the entertainment value here? That this guy can survive as best he can while these units inevitably carry the run. What am I supposed to do with this information? Right? And this goes back to something that I think exists wholly in other gacha, but that Dokkan has not been forced to do yet, which is when accounts all have parity, you end up with less room for speculation, for things that set you apart. You see Polarity has made a name for himself because he talks about using you see right here, people like Polarity and Vector don't just do showcases, they do runs with bad units too. They send an entire ring around, go Piccolo, the SSJs, Broly, etc. This is true. But when you look and it's Beast Gohan, the run, you start to see where those hypercharged, perfect equips, rainbowed advantages make these less of a spectacle. If I wanted to watch someone rainbow units and then use them, I'm just gonna go to Truth because I don't get a lot out of seeing the same thing but with less personality. What I could enjoy is someone like Alpal, hope I said the name right, who has a bit more flair, is doing their own thing, and is engaging with a chat or with a 1 out of 5 runs format, something that is a little more unique to them. Epic 7 had this where say I had Beast Gohan, and then my superhero team, say I had Beast Gohan as like my best. I pulled on Beast Gohan in that game, and I needed 3 other units to fill out a team, and I picked something like Orange Piccolo, but I don't have these guys. I don't have any of the other units here, so I'm like, I'm just gonna fill that out with another like damage dealer and a support. Or not a support, but another damage dealer, my bad. And I'll have these two supporting the remainder of the lineup, protecting them. You then sort of see where like the division comes in, but it's like, if I have all of these units, a team like Superheroes is too perfect for me not to just look at this and be very limiting with my picks. It's like, why am I not taking them? Why am I not taking Gogeta? How can I talk myself out of taking Goku? How can I talk myself out of get it taking Vegeta? You end up in this sick cycle that feeds into the. I mean, the ninth anniversary is amazing. All these units are amazing. All these units should be amazing. You should make strong characters no matter what. But the reason that a gacha account can hold some uniqueness is because you will not hit every summon. Unless you put $5,000 into the game, you will not hit all of these summons. But maybe your account doesn't hit the Gammas this anniversary. Doesn't hit Gogeta this anniversary. Suddenly, maybe your team is looking a bit different. Maybe you still have that Trunks from the worldwide download celebration. There's less AoEs now. Maybe Vegito, this Tech Vegito can make an appearance again. You know what I mean? You start filling out the teams out of necessity rather than just I'll just pick that because I have it. You know what people said a lot is, oh my god, Beast Gohan is gonna make Ult Fizz Gohan so good now. I don't even see this character anymore because why would you run them on a private server if you're trying to carry a showcased unit through a fight? I think that we've arrived at an impasse with Dokkan, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. You can make as many 100% showcases you want. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, peace.